Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here. I'm in my blue room today, my Lake Tahoe room, and not in the home office. That's one of the perks of being able to work from home and build a business around your schedule. You can kind of do it wherever you want. So I got my iPhone here today. I'm just filming a quick video for you. Just want to share with you a breakthrough that I had not too long ago. There's a lot of fear out there today, especially being the year 2012. Everyone's talking about Armageddon and how in 2012 the Mayan calendar says that the world's going to come to an end, and that's kind of started off a lot of other things. And we've got a lot of problems out there today, whether it's the economy, whether it's politics, whether it's fuel, energy, pollution, you name it. If there's a problem out there, that there's someone fighting for it and complaining and making you fearful about what's coming down the pike, and for good reason. There are definitely lots of issues out there like we just talked about, but I want to encourage you to not shift your focus. That's a mistake that I made here, like I said, a couple weeks ago. I started thinking more about this preparation and survival because I saw that there definitely is reason to be concerned. There is a lot of things on the horizon, and the good news about it, I guess good or bad depending on how you look at it, is we just don't know what is going to happen or when. There's so many things that could happen, but there's no certainty that any of them will happen, or if they'll all happen at the same time, or if they'll happen at all. So, what does that mean? Well, for me, I was convinced that these things were going to happen. And, I still think that some of these things likely will happen. However, what was happening is I started listening and surrounding myself and studying these different things, and my focus began to shift. And I started focusing on survival. I started focusing on being prepared, which is good. You don't want to just live your life carelessly and not thinking about the future at all. However, at the same time, if you're focused too much in that area, you will neglect pretty much everything else in your life that's important, and you'll forget, what your real focus is, what your dream, why are you doing it is for, why are you doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I was starting to lose focus. I was starting to shift, and I caught myself one time really thinking about it, realizing the thoughts that were going on in my head and this fear. And when I finally evaluated, started listening to some of the other mind feed that I like to do to really, there's a certain direction that I have for my life. My goal is I want to get to $30,000 a month, and getting to that income with a business online is easy to do, can be easy, but not if you're focused on the world ending. I mean, think about it. If you're constantly thinking about the world coming into an end, how much mental creative energy are you going to really have to put towards that goal of making $30,000 a year? Sorry, $30,000 a month. $30,000 a year is not that great a goal, not with the tools that are available today online. Anyway, so. I lost my focus there for a little bit, and then again, it was mostly because what I was focusing on. I was focusing more on the preparedness, survival stuff. I was thinking on the different things I needed to get. I need to get a generator. I need to get more food. I need to get more ammunition. All these are negative things, which again may come in handy in the future. You want to have some of these things, but that shouldn't be your focus, because you will live in a state of fear. You will be expecting the world to come to an end. You will be expecting negative things to happen, and why live that way? What kind of a way to live is that? When you're almost hoping for bad things to happen just to kind of be vindicated in your beliefs. Well, that's just ridiculous. Why not just change it around and think, well, I believe that I'm going to make $30,000 a month, and with that kind of a expectation or belief, then if things do go wrong, you've got $30,000 a month in order to help you get prepared. That's a whole lot easier, when instead of focusing the whole time and learning all these negative things when you're not making near $30,000 a month, to be able to get prepared. So that's kind of the way I look at it. So that was a major breakthrough for me, was to realize that I've got to watch my focus. I've got to what do I really want, and that's what I need to focus on, as I have done for the past dozen years or so of my life. And I just there was so much media, there was so much attention, there were so many things that were being talked about today, and I started looking into it more and more, and just started losing my focus, paying too much attention to all the negative crap, and not focusing enough on my goal of making $30,000 a month. So I'm back on track. Have been for the last several weeks. That's probably why you're seeing a lot of blog postings from me, and very consistently. I'm doing a lot of videos, a lot of creative things coming up, having fun, and making money. That's the important thing. So $30,000 a month, here I come. Again, I just want to help emphasize the point that whatever it is that you want out of life, whatever it is you want to bring into existence, focus on that, not the negativity, not all the bad stuff, because whatever you focus on, you will get more of. It's just a fact. One last point to really drive this point home. There's a good movie called Sphere, and it was actually a book by Michael Crichton, written, you know, I don't know, 12, 15, 20 years ago, whatever. And I read it when I was a kid, and they actually made it into a movie called Sphere. And in this movie, basically, they find this alien ship that had actually been there for, you know, thousands of years or something, and they just discovered at the bottom of the ocean. And they're down there, and in this ship, in this vessel, this alien craft, there is this object. It's this massive sphere, this big, you know, circular, spherical, you know, object. And they can't figure out what it is, what it does. But you know, then these people that are down there, you know, they're sleeping, of course, and they're having dreams and nightmares and things like that. And funny enough, the same things that they were dreaming about, that they were having nightmares about, that they were, you know, not even realizing they were thinking about, but were in their minds, their fears were being manifested into existence, literally. All of a sudden, this new species of, you know, ocean or sea life, like these octopus that had never been seen before, massive tentacles, and you know, they could attack and all these kinds of things, started attacking their vessel while this guy was sleeping because he was manifesting it. Well, as soon as they woke him up, all of a sudden those octopus disappeared because he stopped thinking about it and it went away. So, you know, think about that. Go watch that movie. It's quite an eerie concept, but it really is true that whatever it is that you think about, you will eventually manifest into your existence. So be careful of what you think about. Be careful who you surround yourself with and what you listen to, what you let into your mind. Because, you know, your brain, your mind, it is a temple. And you've got to protect it as such and make sure that you only put in what you want to come out. So just like the old computers, garbage in, garbage out. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here. Hope you got something valuable out of this message, this video. Go ahead and share it with some other people if you think they might learn something from this as well. And appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and we'll see you in the next video.